Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Poke Suit Channel on the Guitar Ladder System. Hey, I've really been into Yamaha guitars lately. I'll tell you, man, Yamaha knows a lot of secrets about guitars. If you've ever owned a Yamaha FG 180, you know what I mean. There's a lot of secrets and techniques that Yamaha knows about making guitars that they've never shared with anybody. I've just been into Yamaha guitars. Like this one sounds incredible. It's got a really good volume. Not that Great Tone is about volume, by the way, but it's got this tremendous woody clarity and overtones, and it's loud, but you can play it soft, and it's just sweet. But this is a this I recently sold some ones made in Japan. This one's not made in Japan. It's an FG 342, but it just sounds incredible. I mean, they nailed what Great Tone is. I can do this one for like $3.99. Probably could use a string change. It's got one note up here that's a little buzzy. The rest of them are okay. It's got really a pretty damn nice setup. But yeah, I'm really into nylon string guitars right now, and there's a lot of great Yamaha nylon strings, and they're not all made in Japan, by the way. Some of them are made in Taiwan or China, whatever. Great guitars can come out of anywhere. And by the way, price guides are not the holy grail of value. They're oftentimes kind of based on what the last person happened to sell one for, or somebody famous was seen playing one or whatever. I'm not saying price guides are total bullshit, but they're not total. They don't contain all the elements and components of something. When I evaluate a guitar in terms of value, I look at how it sounds and how it looks, kind of how it plays, but that can be adjustable most of the time. But I look at the value, and there's a lot of really great guitars that are really undervalued right now. I bought guitars before and sold them for a significant amount more, and the customer was super happy because I just spotted the value. And it's a little more work to do that. But like I said, again, I'm not saying price guides are total bullshit, but they're in some ways they kind of all are bullshit because, like I said, if somebody happens to buy a certain guitar and then they're on a TV ad with it, or they're in a concert or whatever, some type of endorsement deal, all of a sudden the value, it's kind of like stocks, buying and selling stocks. A lot of it's based on publicity and rumors. So nothing's black and white, folks. Everything has variations and variants. Sometimes the guitar can be a certain model, and then with it, like I have a really unbelievable Epiphone Eldorado right now, but it seems to be very unique and not like the other Eldorado acoustics. It's blonde. It's got the rare crisscross flamed ash from Japan, and it's really special. So sometimes a guitar can be the same model and brand, but it can be a limited production model too. So there's lots of variations. But yeah, this guitar sounds really good. I'll tell you, man. But yeah, these strings are getting a little old. I've had this one on my wall, but yeah, I'll go 398. This really sounds good. It plays good. Like I said, you can't, a little bit of knowledge is dangerous. And what happens with most people is they get a little bit of knowledge about guitars and then they think they're experts, and you're always learning about guitars. But I've been buying and selling for over 30 years, and there's no substitute for having, tons of guitars go through your ears and your fingers and your hands and your mind and getting to know them. But this is really a tremendous sounding guitar. I really like it a lot, and just has a super resonance. One of my roommates said it's louder than hell, you know, but more than the loud is the just a beautiful tone. By the way, if you want to get in touch with me, because I get a million marketing calls because I'm getting 30,000 views a month, and best way to reach me is either email me, stevezook7 at yahoo.com. That's STEVEZOOK, the number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com. Or just text me, 714-548-0385. I have a lot going on, so it's hard for me to always return all the calls I get and everything. I've just got too much going on. So if you're interested in a certain guitar or whatever, just text me, 714-548-0385, or email me, stevezook7, the number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com. And this guitar sounds really beautiful. These strings are old, so it really has a nice sound. Yeah, I'm in Dadgad. I love Dadgad. Anyway, this is a Yamaha FG 342, no, 340, and then, it's got the two little capital I's for two. But yeah, it's got a few dings and stuff, but it looks really beautiful. It just sounds unbelievable. You put a fresh set of strings on this, and it sounds like you're playing through a PA. Yamaha really knows what they're doing. I've years ago, a violin maker told me they stored wood under the ocean, and I don't think that's bullshit. They just do, and just by the way, I think it's like 65-70% of all instruments made in Europe are made from laminate wood. Laminate wood, there's a lot of magic to it. I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like if you ever played a really great FG 180 Yamaha, most of them are laminate. But laminate wood can be extremely musical and resonant, and has a certain, transparent reverb quality to it. I'm not saying solid wood isn't good, but the solid wood versus laminate wood wrap there's a lot more components to it than meets the eye. You guys out there that are players, have been playing for a long time, know exactly what I mean. But yeah, this is really a beautiful, beautiful sounding guitar, and sometimes it's hard to tell if you have a solid top or not, but it's not really always that big of a deal, because if a guitar sounds great, it sounds great. Anyway, I thought I'd do a couple videos this morning. I have another subject I want to talk about, but I'm going to do that on the next video. So, all right, folks, let's all keep the positive faith. The universe is not stuck at this point in time. I believe the universe is perfect by design. It's the perfect teacher. Be careful what you focus on, because you attract what you focus on. So I like Wayne Dyer has an affirmation I really love, which is everything I want and need is on its way. But try to always see possibilities. Remember, the universe is friendly. You're not a victim. There's no limit to the power that flows through your soul, spirit, and mind if it's channeled from the universe, the one mind, and your higher self, and not channeled from ego. All right, folks, take care. By the way, I'm available for consultations. I do life coaching and kind of psychic readings, but more along the lines of consciousness development. And I'm not like in a box like a lot of therapists, and I just call it spiritual counseling or life coaching. I charge $49 for a half an hour, and if you've never been to a really good coach or therapist, you might want to give it a try because I'm unique. I don't just do what most people do, which is in a box. I teach people how to cooperate with the laws of the universe to make your life easier, to attract more abundance, to attract more prosperity, to be happier. I teach people how to cooperate with the laws of the universe to create more joy. It's that simple. If you're interested, email me, stevezook7 at yahoo.com, STEVEZOOK, the number 7 at yahoo.com. Give it a try. You think you might be surprised because you'll get results. But everything's a paradox. You have to not be results oriented. That's the kicker, but we can get into that. All right, folks, take care. Bye-bye.